watching 48 Blitz OT, sponsored by Alabama Concrete.
You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. Mars Hill Bible rallying late on the road over at Pat Tremmel Stadium, 36-35 over the Wildcats. Two really good football teams there. How about Shoals Christian, the Flame, needing a win and some help to get into the playoffs. They win 68-0 over Waterloo. More scores from our area. You got Pisgah bouncing back rather nicely. They are the number 2 seed in Class 2A in Region 7. They win 50-20 over Section Haddon. Nice win on the road in the land of Tigers against Red Bay, 36-24. Madison Academy, no problems with Susan Moore. They are your Class 3A Region 8 champs, 55-7 on the road against the Bulldogs in Colbert County. They punch their respective ticket at home at CT Manley Stadium. They get a shutout against Elkmont, 49-0. And with that, we say, what's happening in North Alabama, Tennessee Valley, and anywhere and everywhere you're watching us right now? It's 48 Blitz. Can I do it over this? See, that's when you're on TV and you're looking at the monitor. You should do like this, because that's the monitor behind me right there. Welcome in, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us. It is week 9. We are just 1 week away from the end of the regular season, 2 weeks away from round 1 of the high school football playoffs here in the Yellowhammer State. Teams aiming to punch respective tickets to the playoffs tonight. Teams determining and finding out where they just might be seated as we head into the playoffs in 2 weeks, and more importantly, region championships on the line as well, including a visit over at Russellville High School. That's where the Golden Tigers hosted none other than the 6th-ranked team in Class 5A Region 8 in the Aggies of Fairview. One team would walk away with a regular season region championship. Our own Cam Durr was on hand and has more.
One team will leave here tonight wearing the region crown. Fairview looking to keep their undefeated streak alive as they enter Golden Tigers territory, the team who has owned this region for the past 3 straight seasons. Well, early on, the only word to describe this one is physical. Only a field goal through the first 23 minutes of play, and that's because these defenses showed up tonight. The first touchdown of this game comes only seconds before the half. Cam Finney means business, punches it in from a few yards out. Golden Tigers lead 10-0 at halftime. Well, Russellville picks up right where they left off in the second half. Harrison Birch connects with Braylon Vincent for the touchdown. Golden Tigers extend their lead to 17. But well, the Aggies, they had an answer. Colt Redding goes deep, finds Jace Stevens downfield for the score. Aggies trail 17-7 going into the 4th quarter. But in the final frame, the Golden Eagles put a bow on it. They win this one, 31-14. They're region champs for the 4th straight season.
Hey, congratulations to the Golden Tigers of Russellville. Big win tonight for head coach John Ritter and company over in the Shoals. And joining us right now is the head man in charge and his little one making her TV debut tonight. Coach, first off, congratulations, but tell us your daughter's name and, more importantly, walk us through a big night for the Russellville Golden Tigers.
Yeah, absolutely. This is Lillian. She just turned 9 last week. She wanted to be on TV, so we thought we'd facilitate that.
I love it. I love it. Hey, Lillian.
Yeah, you know, I thought we played well. He said, hey.
Hi.
I love it. Well, yeah, Coach, walk us through
I thought
tonight.
we played well. Yeah, absolutely. You know, very good Fairview team. Very, very, very good on defense. You know, the 3-3 stack that they gave us a lot of problems early on, and you know, punching one in right before the half to go up 10-0 was huge. You know, and then we came back out in the second half, and I thought we kind of took over the line of scrimmage a little bit. You know, early in the game, Cam was kind of dancing a little bit, but in the second half, you know, he ran like a boy dog, and you know, so proud of our guys. You know, our seniors are four-time region champs, which hadn't been done here since 2006. I think there was like 8 of our kids were alive the last time that was done. You know, since 2015, we were 0-9 versus ranked teams, and you know, I think we were 0-6 since we've been here. And you know, to kind of get that monkey off our back and beat the number 6 ranked team, you know, Fairview's a very, very, very quality program, and thought we played well in all phases, and you know, proud of our guys. They put in the work in the off season and this year games 1 through 9 to get us to this point.
Coach, I've been here since 2009, and when I came to the area, Russellville was just a pure perennial power in our area. We went to a state championship game a couple of years, close to a decade or so ago. But I wanted to ask you, the Golden Tigers did have some lean years before you got there. Could you just walk us through just the buy-in from a proud and tradition-laden program and community that loves their athletics, but more importantly, loves their football, and for you to get everyone back on board to get this program to a point where now you are a 4-time reigning defending region champions? It's got to be huge for you. But just walk us through just that kind of that reclamation project and how you were able to get it done.
Yeah, absolutely. First of all, I've got a great staff. Those guys, they coach all the kids, and that's one thing that I'm proud of. If we've got 88 kids, then 88 kids get coached every day. We don't just coach the starters or the older kids. We coach them all, and we coach them all the same. And, I consider myself a very, new school, old school guy. We play music at practice. We do the different things that are kind of the new school way. But at the end of the day, we're going to play old school football, and we're going to line up and try to run it. Be opportunistic in the pass game and, tackle and do all the things that it's kind of, I guess, fleeting now with football. We want to play a rough brand of football, and I think our guys have bought into that. We've done a really nice job here of taking guys that want to work and want to play hard and winning a bunch of games with them. And, that hats off to our assistant coaches. The 6 years I've been here, I've been able to go out and hire the best coaches. And, we haven't had a lot of turnover since I've been here either, and that's probably the best part of all of it is the core group of our staff. I think we've had 2 changes in 6 years, which that's huge, in consistency and really just kind of playing that old school brand of football. And, it's not always pretty, but it's effective.
All right, most important question of the night before I get you out of here. We need to ask Ms. Lillian, number one, what is she going to be for Halloween? That's what I want to know.
What are you going to be for Halloween?
Lainey Wilson.
Yeah, Lainey Wilson.
Huge Lainey Wilson fan. So
I
she's gonna be her.
I love it. Awesome country music artist, Miss Lainey Wilson there. Hey, ask her how much candy she's going to be able to get on this weekend and going into Tuesday.
How much candy do you think you'll get on Tuesday, Halloween?
A bunch.
Now, the one thing about it, we're competitors in our family. My 5-year-old's over there mean mugging us. Him and his sister, they'll compete over who gets the most.
Bring him on camera real quick. Tell him to come up. Bring him on the camera real quick. He can wave. Come on.
Well, I think he actually just stepped back inside.
Oh, okay. I got you.
Lincoln. Yeah, he's not paying attention.
Listen, it's all good. Coach, enjoy your family. Enjoy the win. Congratulations again, man. 4 straight region championships in 6 years over in Russellville, man. An incredible feat there. But once again, congratulations. Enjoy the weekend, and good luck next week. And, of course, good luck in the playoffs. We'll see you down the road.
Appreciate it. Thanks, and go Tigers.
Absolutely. The head coach of the Russellville Golden Tigers, John Ritter, had his little one, Lily, in there. She's going to be Lainey Wilson for Halloween. I want her to eat all the candy she possibly can. By the way, while we're talking about Halloween and candy, I need everyone that's watching this right now on Facebook, or can we say Facebook anymore, or is it Meta? How's this work? Anybody, TMP? Facebook, Meta, previously known as Facebook. Just let us know what's your favorite candy. We can talk ball on here. We can say hello to Andrea Borum and Benjamin Phillips and Seth Hutchinson, Jimmy Jackson, Jason Thompson, Denise Meadows, Brandon James, John Clark, Kada Lewis, John Oswald, Jerry Williams, Jesus Vargas, Luis Alonzo Jr., Everybody watching. Brittany Weems saying, go Rebels. Brenda Owens-Cook watching. Zach Parker, Drew Boyd, Tabitha Cosby, Whit Satterfield, what's up, Whit? Sharon Tripp, Amber Tapscott saying West Morgan 62-0. Davey Atkinson, what's up? Edward Melendez, Tezzy Perrier, Heidi, Hilda Thomas, Tim Davis, Grace. I can go on and on. We'll continue to go on. We thank all of you all for watching. But yes, let us know your favorite Halloween, your favorite candy, and what you're going to dress up for is Halloween. If I were going to dress up for Halloween, I'd be a Power Ranger. I'd probably have a whole full Power Ranger outfit on. Why not? Ooh, that's a good one. Tommy was green, but Tommy was a green ant. Wasn't he white as well? Yeah, he was green and white. Yeah, Tommy be a good one. Probably be that. That'd be pretty awesome. We are completely going off rails. Why not? Because it's 48 Blitz OT. We can do that. Why not? You all are here with us. We enjoy it. But we got to talk more ball. And we had an unbelievable week of football last week in Class 7A Region 4. Going into this week, look on your screen right now. You see that? So at the very top, there's James Clemens. And you see that little Y there in that white box there to the left of James Clemens? That means they clinched the Class 7A Region 4 title. They did that last night, hosting, or on the road rather, against Grissom. So they, for sure, punched their ticket to the postseason in 2 weeks. They are the #1 seed, meaning they get to host a playoff game. But then you see the teams below them. Bob Jones, Austin, Florence, Sparkman, Huntsville. All of those teams vying for 3 other spots to try and head to the playoffs. So as you would imagine, all of their respective games against each other, no less, all important to try and find a way to either win and you're in, or more importantly, try to find a way to win and get some help. So as you see there, 2 of those teams in action right now. We're going to show you that were under the lights, and it was Sparkman and Florence. So the Falcons, all they had to do is win tonight. If Sparkman were to win, there's a ton to sort out. A lot of tiebreakers and all that good stuff. They would need Austin and Bob Jones to win as well. How about the first half? That was a high snap for a safety. So Florence's ball, was this a miscommunication? Nah. Trick play, reverse pass to Leo Glover. That'd be a first down for the Falcons. The drive would stall, but Sparkman would strike. Josh Ward, who's been awesome this year, to Jalen J-Rock Chambers. Sparkman will go into the locker room leading, but the Falcons would come back in the second half to secure their spot in the playoffs. So Florence punches one of those 3 spots to the playoffs with a 36-17 win. So 2 spots are left. It's Huntsville and Austin looking to try to punch one of those remaining tickets to the playoffs. Huntsville will need some help and a win. Austin wins, they're in. Look at Jax McClung, pretty ball. Down the sideline, right into the breadbasket of Ashton Caldwell for the first touchdown of the night. Austin wasting no time to answer right back. Look at that touchdown from their own. That's Gavin Fuqua on the long run. PAT would be good. Austin punches their ticket on the road. Jeremy Perkins' bunch, they're headed to the playoffs with a 52-25 win. 1 more spot left. Here it is. Madison City Schools Stadium. Dress up in pink, young people. Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Been an amazing month. Albertville Aggies looking to be a spoiler there. Bob Jones with the snap to Malachi Foster runs it into the end zone. The Patriots were running back for the 2nd touchdown of the night. It's the big fella. He's a low, folks. Tyron Washington going to stretch it in for the end zone. How about Tyron again? They didn't want to even touch him. I wouldn't either. Albertville's ball going to be intended for Hunter Smith. It's going to be interception by Aaron Mitchell right here. Bob Jones punches the final ticket in Class 7A Region 4. 51-6. How about Bob Jones in? So, TNP, help me out. I'm just going to try to go through these in my head really quick. So, we know James Clemens is in. We know Bob Jones is in. We know Austin's in, and we know that Florence is in. So, all 4 of those teams, congratulations on an outstanding season. You're going to head to the playoffs. And even though you didn't make the playoffs, all of our other teams in Class 7A Region 4 are still a solid season as well. Congratulations to them. We also had history tonight. Yeah, we have, to me, the best coach in the entire state. And because of his track record and his wins and his state championships, there's a number of reasons why. Career. Y'all get that in TNP? Number 300 on the line. Paul Bennyfield of the 5 Red Devils on the road against Eider tonight. Could they do it? They already won the region title a week ago against Pisgah. We pick it up in the first half. How about Ryder Gibson? Run a little bit, young man. 40-yard touchdown. It was all Fife tonight. And in the process, hey, head coach Paul Benefield gets win number 300. 46-0. And with that, we bring in career winner 300, Paul Benefield. Before you say anything, Coach Benefield, I'm going to brag on you because I know you're not going to brag on yourself, but I'm going to do it. You've won a gazillion games. You've won a ton of state championships. You've won a gazillion region championships. You've been successful everywhere you've been. You have dominated Class 2A football. You go up your first year in 3A, you win a state championship. You come back down, you win another state championship. I could go on and on for all these superlatives. And your community in Fife is awesome as well. So I got that out of the way. You're not going to do it. I am. But you got a big win tonight. I want you to walk us through just how focused your group of guys were after winning a region championship against an outstanding team in Pisgah a week ago to come back and go on the road and get a shutout.
Well, we had a pretty good week of practice. I know their intensity was a little bit slack tonight, I guess, but they got the job done, and you know, we're just trying to keep chugging, trying to get a little better every week.
I wanted to ask you, Coach, about your running game. We saw Ryder there with a nice run there to kind of open up the scoring early in the first half, but Logan Anderson also has been outstanding for you as well. He also was our player of the week a week ago with a school record 362 yards rushing, 5 touchdowns in that win last week. But it was very interesting what Logan, he spoke to us earlier this week about his teammates. Why is it so important for you as a coach, your coaching staff, and your organization to understand that it's we over me?
Well, it's a team sport. It's not an individual sport. It's a sport that requires your teammates to do well around you, and it prepares you for life because you're going to be around people that you got to depend on, you know, at work or wherever, and you got to pull your end of the bargain. And so that's why I love team sports. Now I love football, and I want our kids to understand that they got to do everything they can to help us be successful, and it might not always be what they think that it's got to be.
Coach, I'll leave you on this one because I know you well enough. Listen, we can talk about all these state titles and we can talk about all these region championships and career win number 300. The only thing that matters to you and your coaching staff, because I know I've been around you long enough, is next week. How do you continue to get your team and your football players within your organization to be able to do away with this contest tonight and get ready to focus on for next week?
Well, number one thing is I tell them, what else can you do? I mean, why should you do anything else? Because you can't look back. You can't look ahead for week after next. So let's just try to play as good as we can this game and this week, prepared to play as well as we can, and don't waste a Friday night. And, you know, try to sharpen everything up for the playoffs.
Absolutely. Coach, listen, I'm going to get you out of here on this. Congratulations, man. Sometimes people need to give people flowers while they're still here, and I want to just send a big shout out to you, man. You've done an outstanding job. You are recognized as one of the best in our area, but more importantly, the best in the state. Congratulations on your win, career win number 300. I know you had a lot of folks that had a hand in that, but just wanted to send that to you as you get ready to prepare for Sylvania on the road next week to close out the regular season.
Yes, sir. We've had a lot of good players. It's part of that. And how about a happy birthday to you too, Carl?
41 years young, Coach. How about that? 41 years old.
I knew you was at least 61. I knew it.
Yeah, I am. You know, I used to have a lot of hair.
I'll get off the line on that one.
I bet you. Coach, thank you so much, man. That is head coach Paul Bennyfield for the Fife Red Devils. Listen, he's one of the best. He's an awesome guy. Truly appreciate him, much like all of our coaches in North Alabama that do such an outstanding job, because ultimately it's about the kids, our student athletes. That's what it matters. That's what matters here in our area, and that's why we want to kind of give you the best quality product we possibly can on our 48 Blitz show and our 48 Blitz OT show as well. But I just want to say a couple of things, some superlatives for those that may be new to our area, new to our show, or familiar with our area of football here in this show. He won his 300th win tonight, right? He has 5 state championships. He won one in 2014, 2016, 2018, 2019, 2022. He is traditionally a two-way program, that team. They jumped up to 3A and won a championship in 3A, came back down. So they've been dominant for the last decade plus for Coach Benfield. And ironically enough, he's going to go and face Sylvania, where he coached there and won 35 games as well. So congratulations to him. I appreciate the birthday wishes for my 41st birthday tonight as well. I want to send a shout out to everybody out here, sending shout outs to everybody. Hey, I want to send a shout out to Miss Karis Coleman, ma'am. Man, Athens Golden Eagles. So I heard what happened tonight. So Athens, they win 29-28 on the road against a really good Fort Payne team. They had an 80-yard drive for head coach Cody Gross and company. They went for a 2-point conversion to win it. They do win it, 29-28. Those old fight Golden Eagles over there at Athens, boy, Golden Eagles Nation over there, they're proud of their program, and rightfully so. Playoff team, quarterback Brogan Gross, and so many amazing players on that team, talented players. Jason Ridgel, man, they got an unbelievable offensive tackle. Somebody tell me the offensive tackle's name, please, and the H-back as well, because they're great. The whole team's awesome. But a big shout out, Karis Coleman, man, out there showing it up out there for the Athens Golden Eagles. Jason Thompson, how about that? Congratulations and welcome to 48 Blitz OT. Ella Hillman watching, Zach Hill watching, Chris Thompson watching, David Rodriguez, Dwayne Moore. What's happening, my man? Robin Draper watching, Ann Deb watching, Jake Miles watching, Chris Stewart, John Ritter. My man, we just saw him, he's watching. Darby Crumpton, Letitia Gardner, Becca Mize, Lauren Ritter, Malik Pryor, Laverne Gilbert, thanks for watching. Deborah Brewer, Susan Swain, Larry Watson, Mitzi Sappington watching. Misty Sappington watching. Wanda Blevin, Eve Cottingham, Daphne Statterman, Daniel Dunn, Jason Thompson. He says Reese's Peanut Butter Cups is his favorite. I ain't mad at you about that for Halloween, my man. Brandon James, everyone watching out here, thanks so much for joining us throughout the night. With that, we're going to head to our plays of the week. First play, it's going to be the Destler Tigers, folks. This is a long run from their outstanding running back for the score over the Brooks Lions. How about play number 2? It's the Sparkman Senators. This pitch and catch for a score. Get into the end zone, young man. There you go. Hit that pylon around that edge there. Play number 3, Priceville. This long run for a TD as well. So your 3 play of the week nominees, second to last of the season for 48 Blitz, folks. It's Destler, it's Sparkman, it's Priceville, voting live right now. And we've made it very, very easy for you to vote. You can scan our QR code. You can vote that way. We'll have that leading throughout the weekend, of course, into next week. We will have a voting closing at 2 on Wednesday. And, of course, we will announce our second to last 48 Blitz play of the week winner Wednesday at 6. And with that, oh, look at this. Oh, man. Look, do you see how big those shoulder pads are? And a little peanut head of mine? Man. Oh, the TMP crew coming in strong. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. October 27th, 1982 was the day. I gotta remember, I gotta call my mom and dad and ask them, when was I born, at night, the morning, overnight? I don't know. I used to have a lot of hair back then. A lot of hair. 41 years later, not a lot of hair. Not a lot of hair. Thanks so much for that, man. I appreciate all the birthday wishes. Super, truly blessed. Couldn't ask for anything better. I really and truly love being here. Love being 41. It's better than the alternative. But really appreciate the weekend. Working today, I got to work tomorrow because we got the 82nd Magic City Classic down in Birmingham in Legion Field. I know so many Alabama A&M and Alabama State alum that are here in Huntsville are down partying tonight and getting ready for that big game tomorrow night. Tomorrow afternoon rather at 2:30 as Alabama A&M looks to bounce back after watching their 4-game winning streak in the rivalry being snapped last year against Alabama State. Coach Kyle Maynard looking to bring that Magic City Classic trophy back to normal Alabama. We'll have you completely covered tomorrow night at 10. That's our only newscast tomorrow night, but we'll have highlights. Cam Durr will be in studio tomorrow night. We will have a complete recap of that game and, of course, post-game sound. Hopefully, fingers crossed, from the Bulldogs and Coach Connor Maynard and players. Alabama off. They're getting ready for that big matchup, showdown with LSU in a week from tomorrow. Auburn at home against Mississippi State, looking to get their first SEC win of the year. The UNA Lions on the road. Clarksville, Tennessee against the Governors of Austin P. So we got some college football across the area tomorrow. We got the NFL on Sunday, and then we do this thing all over again next week. Final week, regular season finale. My girl Cam Durr is going to be in studio. They're all non-region games. We're going to go through a few of those intriguing matchups, non-region wise, as teams getting ready for the playoffs. Going to be super awesome as well. And then also, big shout out to all of our volleyball young ladies. Yeah, next week we'll be out at State down in Birmingham. State volleyball gets underway Tuesday. 56 teams going to make their way down to Birmingham at the Birmingham Crossplex and Bill Harris Arena for those Class 1A through 7A state championships. We'll be down there on Wednesday for championship matches if we have teams that make it, and Cam Durr will be down there on Thursday as well as we get you prepared for state volleyball, area high school football as well next Friday. Going to go one more round. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Karis Coleman, man. Truly appreciate it. Offensive tackle Spencer Dowling, he's headed to Auburn. He looks the part. You won't be able to miss him when you see him in the playoffs if you head out to Athens' football game next week or in the first round. So congratulations to the Golden Eagles. Super excited for them and super excited for all of our teams looking to come away with a big win to wrap up the regular season next week. We'll have you covered for week 10 of our 48 Blitz show. And then it's the best time of the year, folks. November, playoff football, survive and advance, and what it's all about. Last, certainly not least, I want to send a big shout out to everyone helping us tonight and throughout the season. Zach's back in the building. He had 2 weeks off. He was somewhere tropical. I think he was like in the Maldives or something. He was somewhere out there drinking adult beverages, Capri Suns. We won't say adult beverages. We'll say Capri Suns. Shout out to Zach. Welcome back. Carly Lloyd, I want to send a big shout out to Carly. Carly, she shot a football game. She shot the Bob Jones game tonight. She was unbelievable. The video looked so great. We have 5-2 players. We have MVP. We have 5-2 players here across our station. They do so much to make yours truly look the best I possibly can out here. So shout out to Zach. Shout out to Clark. Paul's in there. Tyler in there. Tyler's in here. Who else is that? We got Javon. Javon's gone. We got Carly. We got Kate. Shout out to Kate in the house on the 1s and 2s with our scores and our scoreboards. We had Byron helping us. We had Quinn. We had Rory, Savannah. Who else? Aria, Eric. I try to shout everybody out because, everybody, because we love everybody and we appreciate you all helping us make it. Everybody's trying to get out of here because it's 11:04. I'll stop talking. I'm out. I'm headed to the Magic City Classic. Everyone enjoy the weekend, and we'll see you back here next Friday night. Good night, everyone.